Blissfully unaware that Penny saw him having sex with Whitney in the forest, James now takes a flight from Texas to Boston to attend Harvard University. And waiting to greet him at the airport in Boston is Jonathan Sims.
Thanks for coming to pick me up.
No problem. Now let's get you to my house.
I hope you find this bedroom comfortable.
I'm sure I will get used to it.
It's the same bedroom I was in when I was your age.
Penny, I can tell you are deeply troubled about something. Is it about James leaving to go to Harvard? You know he is doing that to make a better life for himself. And for you. No, not for me. I broke up with him before he left. Why would you do that? Did he do something to hurt you? Well, I just felt like being separated from him and waiting for him would be too painful. Plus I was certain he would forget about me and hook up with another girl at Harvard. And sure enough, the very night I let him go I later found him fucking with Whitney Owen. And at our special place in the forest, no less. Oh my God.
Lucy only heard part of the conversation, but it was enough to shock her.
Sandy, have you heard from James lately?
Only that he had arrived in Boston and that Jonathan and Tara had put him up in their house.
Well, you might want to have a talk with him. Penny is claiming that James cheated on her with Whitney Owen.
What?
Sandy then made several attempts to call James, only to get his voicemail. So she calls Tara instead.
Have you seen James today? He is not answering his phone. He took a bus this morning to the university. I assume he was required to have his phone turned off while attending classes. He should be back home this evening. I need to talk to him. I will tell him to call you.
Mother, Tara said you needed to talk to me and I see you tried to call me while I was attending classes. What's wrong?
You have some serious explaining to do, young man. You said Penny dumped you, but it seems you did not tell me the whole story. She says you were cheating on her.
What? No, I wasn't.
So you weren't sleeping with Whitney Owen?
I did hook up with Whitney once, and that was after Penny dumped me, not before. I am not a cheater, Mother. I swear.
That was still a foolish thing for you and Whitney to do. The worst thing you can do after a breakup is rush into another relationship instead of giving yourself and your ex-love partner time to heal. You owe Penny an apology. Now she can no longer trust you. And neither can I.
Penny, I just talked with my mother. Is it true you are saying I cheated on you with Whitney Owen? Why would you say that?
I saw you two in the forest, naked and on the ground together. I was there to remember the first time we hooked up on that spot, and what I saw shattered my heart. How could you? Were you always making out with her behind my back, James?
No, I wasn't. I did it with her only that one time. And I never would have done it if you had not dumped me first. I really wish that last fling had been with you instead.
So you are blaming me for you being disloyal?
I didn't think I was being disloyal, Penny.
That's right. You didn't think, period. Even if we become a couple again, how can I ever be sure you won't betray me later?
I hope someday she'll forgive me. But I won't blame her if she doesn't. I was wrong.